What's up guys, it's Instinct GD, back with another video. Today we're going to be playing Paracosm Circles by N1XO, or N1XO. So, this is a pretty easy 9 circles level. I'm not sure why it's a hard demon, especially considering Jawbreaker is rated a medium. So, it's just kind of weird. There's just a lot of kind of strange aspects to the level. And so yeah, let's just get started in practice mode. Okay, so immediately the buffer sequence requires some memorization. So you have to tap on the first blue jump ring, but then hold on the second one. So tap, hold, and then you hit that one. And you go here. You have to wait a little bit on that yellow jump ring, or else you'll hit that spike and die. So you just wait a little bit, and then it kind of autos for a second, and you just kind of hit everything here. So this syncs to the music, this part. So for these, you hit the first 3 and you hold for the 4th one. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1, 2. Why can't I get this? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for this part, it's like the same thing. It'll sync to the music. And then you get this flying part, which I have not practiced at all, but it's not too tight. It's a really good design considering when this level came out. And then you get to the wave part, and the wave part just has a lot of kind of strange movements and timings, and there's a lot of kind of fake blocks. So immediately when you start, if you go up straight, you'll die. So you either have to wait a tiny little bit and then go up, or do what I do, which is hold it straight and then just let my mouse off just for a split second, just so I go down and back up like that, so I miss it. And then yeah, so just like that. And then so you go down here, and then you have to go through this block and then kind of spam. Then you switch to the mini wave. It's not too tight, and you go upside down, you go up here. And then for these, once you get up here, you just tap really quick, just let it off as fast as you can so you don't go down and, oh, you have a lot of time, so you can go down and hit that. And then you just go through some more mini waves. So originally when I was practicing this, I thought you're supposed to go up through here, but that's like the super dangerous way. Really what you're supposed to do, you can go through that block because it's kind of fake, and then just spam. So then you get to this dual part, and this dual part's really glitchy. A lot of this level is really glitchy. And one thing, it's pretty simple once you get there, but what you need to make sure of is that once you get to this first part, both waves hit the bottom. Otherwise, what you could end up with is that they'll be uneven, and then they won't go through the spaces correctly. So you need to make sure they're equal distance apart, so that it's symmetrical. So then you just get into a rhythm, and then you got this kind of spam part. There's a couple of different ones of those. And then you got that mini wave part, and then there's this tiny little straight fly here, and it looks really wide, but it's actually kind of a glitchy transition, which is why it's so wide. And my recording did the same thing that it usually does. I should get that fixed. So yeah, anyway, so you just gotta make sure that you get that transition down, because the actual straight fly isn't bad, but the transition is. And then you have another kind of spam part, and then they put this GG here, and that always kind of bothered me because the next part is probably the hardest part of the level, except for maybe the duel. So there's some memorization here. So you go up, you have to go through that square up there, just through the middle of it. If you go too close to the bottom or the top, you will die. So you just go through that, you go down here, and you go through that triangle. You need to make sure you miss the spikes, otherwise you're good. Then you go up, and you go through that cube too. So you're not really going in any of the normal paths there. So you just go up through here, and that one's a lot more obvious because you can see the mini wave portal on the other side. Then you go to this duel. So in this one, you just gotta make sure that you go up for a while and down for a while, so your waves will kind of overlap. So that way you don't hit any of the spikes or that saw blade. So then you just spam there. And then there's just a pretty simple mini wave part, and then there's this last wave, which is really slow. So basically once you get there, you've just beaten the level. And there you go. So that's Paracosm Circles. Now let's go try it in normal mode. So I practiced the wave part, but I haven't practiced the buffer sequence at all. So hopefully I don't die here too much, because I did that in figures. But it looks like this one's not going to be as bad, although the wave is significantly harder. here we go. Gotta focus here. Wow, I'm going pretty far. Alright, here we go. Couldn't make it. I was starting to get worried I would do it in one attempt. Because, okay, I've been kind of fluking through these levels in my recordings, and I guess that's going to mean that I'm going to have to start doing a lot harder levels, because, I don't know, I just happened to beat it really quick, and that's too short of a video, so I'm honestly kind of glad that we're not beating in one attempt. Okay, so again, this level is kind of glitchy, and every time I die, I'm not gonna say, oh, it was a glitch, you know, but in that case, I think what happened was I wasn't close enough to the slowdown, so I missed that, and then I misjudged the timing because I didn't slow down, so I died there. I keep hitting the sides of that flying part. Like, they're the spikes, but they don't fully cover the kind of the corners of the slopes. So, I guess I kind of got lucky the first time I went through there, because now I keep dying, keep hitting the corners. I totally panicked there. Almost died like 8 places. Alright, almost. Alright guys, I think we got it. There we go. That was Paracosm circles. That... You know, I started this off by saying that was easier than figures, or harder than figures, but honestly, it took a lot shorter amount of time. Now maybe it's just because I kind of fluked that last part. I had a lot of sketchy movements. I got really close to the side sometimes, but I don't know. I legitimately do not understand why that's rated hard demon. Call it a medium. But yeah, warrior 42 here. So I do have a copy able to practice the wave, and on that I have warrior 75. So that's like 300 attempts, I think, something like that. So yeah, that's not too many. I think it's probably a medium. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see me take on more circles levels and also more not circles levels, I'm practicing Necropolis here, and that might be too hard. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to try recording it, see what happens. Just any other levels like that, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.